So the last book I actually finished in 2025 was the Bible. Now there's a lot of Bible scholars out there who can give you a great rundown of the different translations, which is a very personal choice. Whatever resonates with you. It's all sort of a balance between literal translation and readability. And I've seen some great videos that have show where each translation falls upon that matrix. So I'm not going to get into that. This isn't a review of the Bible itself, but I did want to share what I learned starting in late 2024 with the goal of reading throughout 2025. All the different formats. I was really surprised. So this is kind of the one that started everything. Honestly, the cool tattoo art caught my eye, and this got me looking at the Bible as a book. If that makes that sounds really stupid, but appreciating it as a book. And so this started sort of the recent Bible journey. I ended up with 13 different Bibles. I think 3 of them were from the little free library that just happened to follow my path over the year. But so grab this guy, and this is the type called a journal Bible. So each page has room to write your notes, thoughts, so forth. But I don't write in books, so that format doesn't hold a lot of appeal to me. There's a few others that I thought would be super cool, but ended up not being my preference. So let me show some of those to you. So one that I thought would be awesome is the Rainbow Bible, where they have, if you look at the key at the bottom, there's 12 different topics color-coded, and then within the text they highlight each topic as it appears. I thought that would be really helpful, but actually I didn't much more than glance at it before it reminded me of why I can't read used books with highlighter marks in it. I want my own perceptions to highlight. Anyhow, another cool format I thought would be cool that ended up not being living up to expectations is a chronological Bible, which pretty much self-explanatory name. It's not it's not arranged by the usual Bible chapters. I guess the common Bible chapters. It's arranged as things occurred chronologically. The problem with that is there's a lot of repetition in the Bible, and if it's arranged as it commonly is, you get to hear the story and then get to hear the story again. When it's done chronologically, you get to hear the same section of the story a lot of times, and then it moves on to the next section of the story a lot of times. So that didn't really appeal to me. Now this one, I really didn't know where it fit in with the whole Bible format showcase that I got going. But this is called the Jerusalem Bible, and from what I can tell, it's very similar to the Ethiopian Bible that I had on my radar. These are different from the Common Bible in that they include the Apocrypha, which is, if memory serves, which it probably doesn't, about a dozen chapters that somewhere along the line got edited out of what we now think of as the Common Bible. So I thought that's a very interesting sort of different edition. Okay, now we get into the study Bibles, which besides the text of the Common Bible, usually each chapter includes a little preview, highlights. There's a lot more maps, cultural context, and so forth. This is the one that I referred to the most throughout the year, the MacArthur Study Bible. It's the only one of these that is sort of related to an individual. I guess this guy was a renowned pastor. If I say American, I don't know. I honestly don't know much about his background, but of the study Bibles, it's a good source. So study Bibles, I would are definitely worth it. Worth in the general sense. You got the Rainbow was a study Bible, the Chronological Study Bible, so there are caveats there. And before this, about the only different Bible format that I had been aware of prior is the Thompson Chain Reference, which is really cool in that it's sort of got the footnotes on the side and then a huge cross-reference section, concordance, and I think it's a great version of the study Bible. It's the other main one that sometimes I just wanted to read from a different book, and so Thompson Chain Reference Study Bible. I recommend that. Okay, this is the guy that I actually read. It's handy sized. Nothing really special about it. It's not a study Bible. What I do like is, besides having a heading for each section within the chapter, it also, I'm trying to find, but it's got the headings within the section, subsection headings, and that really helps to follow along, because it's a lot, it's a lot to read, a lot of the single most helpful aspect or feature, I would say, is look for those added subheadings. The other one would probably be the bold-faced or red-faced type in the New Testament when they're talking about Old Testament. So that's the one I actually read. I got talked out of my first choice. This would be the last Bible format that we're discussing today, and this is a one-year Bible. So they got the text whacked up into 365 sections, and each day has a little overview, points to look for, and then the thought of the day to stick in your head or to reflect upon. And what makes this the Daily Walk Bible, by Tyndale House Publishers. But what's cool is there's a little QR scan, and it's I guess the app is Filament. So it's like an online Bible. It's Bible version of this. You can track your progress. If you're traveling, you pick up where you left off on your phone, come back home, pick up your book. I just think it's got a lot of things to recommend it, and I think one day in the future, I've read it before, and then I just finished it again. I'm sure one day, maybe 10 years in the future, I'll read it again. And I would probably go with a 365. And the daily walk. I think I would recommend the daily walk. So hopefully, if that was on your agenda at all, to try to read the Bible within a year, maybe something I said will help you reach your goal. It's satisfying. There's interesting stuff in there, and good luck with that. Until then, keep reading.